What is going on, everyone? Vaulted Metals here, and today went to the local coin shop and I was gonna buy some constitutional to fill my Whitman books, and his junk bin was pretty much all half dollars. Somebody bought all of his quarters, and it didn't look like that he had any dimes, or at least enough for a full roll. And fortunately enough, he did, but he was closed the past 2 weeks. I don't know when he opened up again this week, and I have today off, so I'm able to go. I missed out on some quarters. He said he might have some more coming in, so I hope so we can get that Washington quarters book filled. If you guys watched my last video, we did a decent amount of filling on that because I bought a $10 face value roll of quarters, which I will link at the end of this video if you want to watch that. So I made a few pickups today. First was this mixed roll of dimes. So I say mixed roll because he did not have enough Roosevelt dimes to fill a tube, and he didn't have enough Mercury dimes to fill a tube. So I didn't look at any of the dates in here. I literally just had the junk bin in front of me and just started counting them out and counted 50 total to get a full roll. So these are mixed between Roosevelts and Mercury dimes. So which makes that kind of fun because we'll have two books to fill. So hopefully we can fill something. Like I said, I didn't look at any of the dates, not even one. So I don't know what's in here. I just kind of was just randomly grabbing, and we're hoping we can fill some spots here. I have a couple other things that I picked up, and I will show you guys those towards the end of the video because I've never bought any of these before, or somewhat similar in this context, I should say. So hopefully this will be something else that I'll get into to kind of keep the collection alive and to keep myself and everybody else interested. So first, let's bust open this roll of dimes here and see what we have. Like I said, I have no idea how many Mercurys or how many Roosevelts are in here, so should be pretty interesting. So I'm going to start by separating the two. I'm going to separate Roosevelt dimes and Mercury dimes so we can just do one book at a time so we're not scattered all over the place. So I will bring you guys back in once I get them separated. Alright, so after separating them, I have $2.10 face value of Roosevelt dimes and $2.90 of Mercurys. Also didn't check any dates while I was doing that, so let's get into the books here to see if we can fill any spots. Alright, we'll start with the Mercury dime book just because there's a lot more to fill. Okay, I would imagine most of these are going to be in the 40s. I don't believe there's going to be any super key dates here, but you never know. Okay, 1941 Denver. Have that. 1941. I already have all of those. I have all the 44s. Another 41. Another 41. I do need the 1941S, which I wasn't paying that much attention to, so I'm going to go back through these. Okay. 1942. Have those. I just need the 1942S. 1940. Denver. Okay. 1940 Denver. I can fill that. 198,000 minted. Nice. So we got one filled. All right. Let's see, this one's a bit dirty. 1942. I just need that 1942S. 1943. Same thing. Need the 1943S. 1940D. Oh, we just filled that one. 1945. I just need the 1945S. 1941. So 43D, have that. All right, we're almost done with the Mercs. I have 3 left. Man, pretty much this entire roll is 41. Nothing. Majority of those were 1941s. I was able to fill one, the 1940D. So, you know, hey, you win some, you lose some. Can't complain about that. Now we'll get into the Roosevelt dimes here. Let's see if we can get anything there. So like I said, I have $2.10 face value. Alrighty. These are all 1964s. I'm hoping I can at least fill 1 or 2 in here. Okay, maybe. 1951D. And we have that. 1959D. And we have that as well. Alright, most of those have been 64s. Okay, another 1951. I only need the 51S. Another D, another 64, 64, 1951. Alright, we're running low. 5 left. And another 1951D. Well, unfortunately, we did not get to fill any in the Roosevelt dime book. Majority of those $2.90 were 64s or 1951s. So, okay. But regardless, we only got to fill 1 spot today in the Mercury book, which is still pretty good. Enough with the Whitman books. Now I'm going to show you guys what I had picked up other than this roll. I didn't pick up too much. I just got 2 things here. And I figured I'd show them for you. This is the Morgan dollar that I had bought last week. I bought another guardhouse capsule for it. And then I bought this Morgan today. It's an 1884S. So it is a little smudged on that mint mark there, but you can definitely see that it's an S. And I don't believe that there was too many minted of this exact one. Unfortunately, it does have a small nick there in the corner. So checking the red book. It is a 1884S. 1884S, 3.2 million minted. So pretty low. I've been stacking a lot of Morgans lately. Just personally, well, junk silver and constitutional in general is my favorite to stack. If you guys couldn't tell, all my videos lately have just been junk silver. And there's just something cool about the Morgans. I mean, they're just... it's just a piece of history, you know. That's something that's cool, and I personally find joy in them, and they're cool to have in your collection and stack, because even if you have people that don't collect coins or know really nothing about that side of things, you know, people can appreciate constitutional silver, you know, especially if you educate them a little bit. So the 1884 S, 3.2 million minted. So now, what I'm about to show you guys here is something that my knowledge on is not very high. Now, considering that I purchased one, I will start researching and learning more about them. I'm the type of person that when they're learning something, unless I own it, it's hard for me to really find much interest in that, if that makes sense. So, you know, you can do all the research you want prior, but until you have one physically in your hand and you own it, you know, you'll have a little bit more of an incentive to learn and maximize your knowledge on whatever it is that you're collecting or buying. Now, I only purchased this because I've been stacking a lot lately, and my stack between just normal bullion and constitutional silver is getting pretty good. And now I'm kind of trying to venture in a couple different fields just to have more fun. That's all it really is. It's not a money grab thing. It's not a greed thing. It's simple. Just I like to have fun and I like to learn. And again, I love Morgan dollars and I love junk silver in general. So I purchased this kind of on a whim. And it is an 1890 S, San Francisco Mint, Mint State 62, Morgan dollar. The luster on these are just absolutely incredible. Everything about the Morgan dollar I love. I have nothing bad to say about it. It is my favorite constitutional silver, right next to the Merc dimes. The Merc dimes are up there. I love them a lot. But I thought this was really cool, and you know, it kind of has that collectability factor to it, obviously, and it's also something that, you know, I know people invest in graded coins solely to flip them in a year or so, and you know, that's not necessarily my plan. I just really like them, and I wanted a couple key staple pieces into my collection, so that's what this is. Now, obviously, I can't go in too much depth on NGC or just grading in general because I genuinely don't know, and I'm saying that honestly because now I have more of an incentive to learn more about it. What do we got? An 1890S. I'm going to check that in the red book just to kind of see where it's at on mintage. Okay, 1890S. 8,230,373. Now, grading wise, a Mint State 60 is about $95, and a Mint State 63 is $185. So this is somewhere in between. I picked it up for a decent price. I negotiated with my local coin shop dealer for a moment there. And I feel for my first graded coin, specifically a Morgan, I thought it was a good pickup. And who knows, maybe I'll get more into them and start picking some more up along the way. But even if I don't, this is just something that I wanted in the collection because it's nice, the luster is great, and it just pops out at you. So I appreciate you guys watching. I mean, honestly, these Whitman books are a lot of fun, and it's a lot more fun purchasing junk silver off a whim, not counting them not going through the dates or anything and just kind of buying them in bulk, just like today. You know, out of the whole roll, I only got to fill one spot, which is always great. But even last week in my Washington quarter Whitman book, you know, I purchased a $10 face value roll of quarters, and I ended up filling a few spots, and I didn't even know the dates on them prior to buying them. So make sure you guys are following along with these Whitman books. Hopefully you guys are liking them, and hopefully you guys are enjoying my pickups. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to see what I'm stacking and a little bit more in depth of what I collect and what I have, definitely follow me on Instagram so you don't miss any of that. And I hope you guys have a great day.